What's up, guys? So this is one that I've been eagerly anticipating smelling. I've had it for a few days. I've really held back. It's been tough to smell this one because the last release was just so good. The first release from Narcotica. Today we're going to be talking about Dolce Diablo, the newest release. So stay tuned. So as far as presentation, we'll just take a quick look. It does come with this bow around the box. So it goes as such over the top. And then open this beautiful box up to this beautiful bottle. Oh yeah. So I haven't looked at any note breakdowns. I do know it's based around this specific type of cognac. Because when I was at Door Prestige back in the beginning of December, there was this very specific cognac Joe had us try, the owner of Door Perfumes, Joe and Adita. And, well, having trouble getting this bad boy out. This sucker really holds. And so I know it's based around cognac. I just don't know all the supporting notes. Here we go. Dolce Diablo, extrait de parfum. I'm assuming it's a 28%, just like Narcotica. Narcotica, the original, is a sweet smoky oud, precious oud, warm amber, earthy cannabis. It doesn't really have a too strong of a marijuana smell. It's very, very well composed, intoxicating type of stuff. So this, I'm very curious. Claude Deer perfumed this as well, just like the last release. Shout outs to my man Claude. And let's see what this is all about. Too good. Ooh. Smooth. It hit me immediately. Something different about it here, though. It's chocolatey. I wasn't expecting that. It's very boozy, smoothly sweet, like a creamy sweetness, but chocolatey. I was not expecting chocolate. Oh, this is a gourmand. I was not expecting it to be a gourmand. I knew it was based around cognac. I didn't think it was going to be a gourmand fragrance. I was thinking it was going to be something along the lines of spices and booziness. It's definitely boozy. But this is a delectable chocolate, like a semi-sweet chocolate. Not really a dark, not a milk chocolate. Not a cacao pod type of chocolatiness. Somewhere around semi-sweet dark chocolate. Got a little bit of that bitter chocolate taste to it. Like the way it smells is the way it tastes kind of thing. This is, ooh. Ooh, okay. Very unisex. I don't find this to be very masculine or feminine in any way, really. Like, this really rides the line of anybody that appreciates fine fragrances being able to enjoy this. Damn, this is not what I was expecting. It's almost like a little bit of a nuttiness in the background as well. Doesn't necessarily come across like a hazelnut or a pistachio or anything, but kind of a nutty, creamy feel to it. Could be almond. Doesn't... Well, the chocolates, there's a little bit of bitterness that could either be from, like I was saying, it being a semi-sweet kind of dark chocolate, or that could be if almonds in there providing bitterness, because almond's kind of a bitter type of note. This is super unique. I've never smelled anything like this. It's almost got a bubblegumness to it. Like, maybe that's not the right choice of words here. It's very interesting to try to describe this one, because it's absolutely not what I was expecting. I don't really know what I was expecting outside of spices and booze, but I was thinking more evening wear and definitely not gourmand chocolatey booze. It's playful. It's not a real serious fragrance for being what it is. I mean, top tier luxury quality type of fragrance. Potent, boozy, but very, very playful. This is like the fragrance you wear when you're going to a party. This is going to a party. This isn't necessarily a serious suit and tie, black tie event type of party or event. Like, just, whatever. Halloween party, a party during Mardi Gras at the house for those of you from Louisiana. Just those types of get-together where you're getting together with old friends and just having some drinks. And this is that type of party atmosphere fragrance. That's how it comes across to me. This is definitely a topic of conversation type of fragrance. A little bit of spice is starting to creep in, but the booziness is going nowhere fast. And it doesn't just straight up smell. It's almost got like an apple cognac type of smell to it. It smells like cognac, but it's got kind of an apple, juicy green apple crispness to it. Damn, this is different. Let's pull up these notes. I'm very surprised at what I'm smelling, so I'm curious what this note breakdown is. Okay, so Dolce Diablo is retail of $280. Just like with the original Narcotica, it's available in 100 ml like this. You can get an 8 ml travel size for $45 or a 2 ml spray sample for $9. So you can get a sample for $9. That's the way to go because it's pricey. Don't blind buy this. Unless you just got money like that to just blow and roll the dice on expensive fragrances, then it's super good. But let's see. So Accords, chocolate, cacao, fruity, cognac, rum, vanilla, honey, musky, patchouli. A lot of that makes sense. So there must be some cacao in here because it says chocolate and then cacao. Fruity, okay. Top notes, dark cognac, rum absolute, chocolate, fresh apricot. That's what it is. That's that fruitiness. I couldn't figure out what the hell it is. Floral freesia, mid notes of fruity davana, cacao extract, gold honey, dry apricot, so another form of apricot, oak moss infusion, and cane sugar. Base notes of black vanilla from Madagascar, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, and gourmand tonka absolute. So this is an intriguing note breakdown. This is absolutely not what I was expecting. It is an extrait de parfum, 28%. So it is 28% like the previous. Oh, man. This is different. And it doesn't come across as too dense to where you can't pull this off in spring and early fall. I can't see a situation where in high heat I would want to wear this unless it's an indoor event in a climate-controlled environment during the summer. Then, yeah, you could pull this off because people aren't going to be expecting this. This is going to have a strong trail. This is a captive type of scent profile, and this is a conversation starter. I wouldn't sit here and call it a really bold fragrance. Let me put it this way. It's kind of bold, but not daring. I don't think it's a challenging wear. I think it's too playful to be challenging. You know, it's a lot of sweetness, booziness, fruitiness. It's very playful. Playful is a really good word for this fragrance. This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a more serious, masculine, refined scent profile, something you're going to definitely dress up. This is way more playful. Still not necessarily something I would wear a t-shirt with, but like with what I'm wearing right now. This is an Under Armour golf shirt. I'd be fine with that. Oxfords, like I said, dressing up to go to a party with your friends. Yeah, this is that kind of fragrance. Polo shirts, Oxfords, stuff like that. Sports jacket. Nice bomber jacket. This is popping off of my skin too. So I'm pleasantly surprised here. It's not what I was expecting, and I'm glad it's not what I was expecting. Because this is very unique. I've never smelled anything that smells like Dolce Diablo. Never. It's got this variety of apricot. I think is a fruity davana. I don't specifically know what davana smells like, but I'm thinking it's something along the lines of that, this apricot and this cane sugar. The way it's mixing together, it's giving this sweet fruity nature that's delectable to go with the chocolate. And there's variety of chocolate here. There's chocolate in the top, and there's cacao extract in the mid. There's vanilla, there's tonka bean, there's cane sugar. There's a lot of sweet notes here. Cognac is traditionally a sweet, boozy note. So there's a lot of sweetness here, but it's not... It might be too sweet for some, but because of the quality here, if you like sweet fragrances, this is delectable. This is yummy. This is a yummy smelling fragrance. It's not like a dessert, though. It doesn't smell like some sort of dessert I would want to eat. I'm just, as it's coming to me, trying to sit here and articulate my thoughts for you guys, because this is different. This is more of something I think more people need to try than even the original Narcotica, which I'm a giant fan of. I had to leave with a bottle that day, the day that I visited Door Prestige. I could not leave without a bottle. It was just so good. And I still think it's amazing. But this is just so uniquely different. Boozy, sweet, playful, chocolatey gourmand. This honey feel is probably what's adding some of the thickness here. And it's got a lot of strength to it. I bet this has got a really strong trail. When you walk by people, I bet this... I'm going to be doing some testing. I have a little trip I'm taking. At the recording of this, I'm flying out of town tomorrow for a few days. I think I'm going to take this with me to see what kind of reactions I get walking around where I'm going to be. Be a prime situation to really test this fragrance out. Because I think this is a head turner right here. It's so deep and rich. Definitely worth $9 to sample it, guys. Because it's not blind buy safe. It's very expensive and it's extremely unique. It's incredible. Based on my first impressions, I'm blown away. It's not what I was expecting at all. Very blown away here. Joe and Adita's vision mixed with Claude's talents and understanding of people's visions for these scent profiles and these stories. It's remarkable the way this came out. I'll leave Door Prestige's website down below. Spend the $9 and get a sample, guys. If any of this sounds intriguing, anything about these accords or this note breakdown looks attractive to you, spend the $9. Get a sample and try it. Damn, yeah. Narcotica. Dulce Diablo. I mean, super unique and playful. That's my first impressions on the new Dolce Diablo from Narcotica, from Door Perfumes. I'm almost at a loss for words at this point. I know I've said a lot here, but I can't really wrap my head around how different it is from what I was anticipating. Anticipation can lead you in different directions. I was not expecting what I'm smelling here. It's smooth from the top, but it just continues to get smoother, richer, creamier, thicker. The booziness doesn't fade. The fruitiness smooths over without being too much. The sweetness is balanced just right. There's a lot of sweet notes here, but it's balanced just right. It's got a very strong gourmand feel to this fragrance. Way more than I anticipated. I was not thinking gourmand at all. So, like I said before, get a sample and try this if any of that sounds interesting to you. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have already secured a sample, got a bottle, tried this fragrance? What do you think about it? I'm curious to see what anybody that's tried it thinks about it. I haven't watched any videos on it. Like I said, this is the first time I've had it for like 3 days, and I really held off to wait till I could give it my undivided attention. And this is so surprisingly, mind-blowingly good that I'm taking this with me on my trip to see what type of reactions I get, and I will report back to you guys in the weekly rotation on what that experience was like. You'll see at least one scent of the day post upcoming over the next few days with this fragrance. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Dolce Diablo from Narcotica, give it a spray now. I'm very confident you'll thank me later, because this stuff is just so different. Have a good one, guys.